Hey guys, today I'm making bacon nachos. And I'm not talking about nachos with some bacon sprinkled on top. No, we're going full bacon bomb on these nachos. Stick around and see what happens. I want a Chipotle cream for my nachos. Here I've got 1 cup of Mexican cream. That's this stuff here. They call it table cream. It's got a little bit of a tang to it. Yeah, you could take some milk with some sour cream if you can't find this. Look in your Mexican section of the grocery store in the refrigerator case is the best place I can tell you to look if you don't have a Mexican market. There happens to be a few Mexican markets around here. Anyway, I've got 1 cup of the Mexican cream, 1 teaspoon of Chipotle powder, 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder. Now I could use fresh garlic and Chipotle salsa and everything, but I want this easy to come out of the container, so I'm doing it with all dried stuff. I have 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. Nachos need a little cumin hit, and that's right there. I've got 1/8 teaspoon of white pepper. I'm using white pepper because black pepper and white cream don't look so pretty. Anyway, I'm gonna mix this up and set it in the refrigerator. For making bacon nachos, I need some bacon. I have 1.5 pounds of thick cut bacon. Now for this recipe, I want to use the thick cut bacon because that's what's going to make our nachos where we can actually dip cheese sauce with them. At least that's what I'm shooting for. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I have a cookie sheet here. I'll put some parchment paper on it just to help with the cleanup. I'm going to put my other little plastic glove on. And we're going to start laying out bacon. Highlight of my day. Now the bacon can touch. That's not a problem. It's going to shrink up a little bit. You don't really want it to overlap, but touching's not a problem. So now I have my bacon on 2 cookie sheets, and the oven's preheated to 350 F. Now if the bacon comes up the side a little bit, that's okay too. Don't worry about it. And anyway, we're gonna pop this in the oven. The goal is to get it crispy so that it's strong enough to pick up our dipping sauce or cheese sauce or whatever we're gonna use, but it can't be too crispy. If it's too crispy, it'll break apart. For our cheese sauce, we're gonna need some cheese. I have a mild cheddar, a sharp cheddar, and some cream cheese. I have 8 ounces of mild, 8 ounces of sharp, and 4 ounces of cream cheese. I could have just used 1 pound of medium cheddar, but I already had the mild cheddar, and so I went and bought some sharp cheddar to kind of jack up the flavor a little bit. Anyway, I need to shred this. Do not buy pre-shredded cheese. Pre-shredded cheese has stuff on it to keep it from clumping, and so that would cause your sauce to break. You don't want your sauce to break, so don't buy pre-shredded cheese for this. Now I'm not worried about shapes or anything like that. I just need to break this cheese up a little bit so that it melts a lot easier. To our 1 pound of cheddar cheese, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And this is going to help thicken up our sauce. Put it in here now. It won't clump up. Otherwise I'd have to do a slurry method. I don't want to do all that. I'm just going to mix it up in here with our cheese. I'd much rather cornstarch than sawdust. Oh yeah, the stuff they put on pre-shredded cheese, it's called cellulose, which comes from trees. Now we're going to start putting our cheese in our pan. I want to put it all in here when it's cold, because if I add that cornstarch to a hot liquid, it'll clump up, and I don't want that to happen. To our cheese, I'm going to want one 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. Put that in there. And I want 1 can of Rotel. This is the diced tomatoes and green chilies. There's other brands, there's different spice levels and such. Put that in there, juice and all. Got 4 ounces of cream cheese. I'm going to put that in here. Just kind of give us a quick little mix, not too carried away. And we're going to put it on the burner on a low heat. So our cheese is coming up to temperature on a nice gentle heat. I think I said low in the video, but I'm actually on a medium low. And as this comes up to temperature and starts to melt, I'll keep turning the temperature down, and then I'll hold it on a very low setting. But it should get done just about the time our bacon's ready also, so I shouldn't have to hold it very long. Oh, never boil your cheese sauce. If you boil it, it'll break and it just will be kind of yucky. We don't want that now, do we? And then after about 30 minutes, our bacon's ready. Yeah. I want to drain the oil off the bacon while it's cooling, so I'm going to put something under my cookie sheet to hold it up. Then I'm going to start taking my bacon and propping it up over here so that it'll drain and cool. So we've got our cooked bacon. To that we're going to put some cheese sauce. Now we're going to take our Chipotle cream. We're going to take some of these red or purple onions, depending on how you like to call them. Now we're going to take some of our pickled jalapeno slices and put them on here. There's our dish. So let's try our bacon nachos. A little bit of that cheese, a little bit of the cream sauce, pickled jalapeno, everything about nachos except there's no tortilla chips. The only thing missing is some beer.